Welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a general timeless reading. I'm hearing that it's going to be a love reading, so let's see. Let's see. Anything you need to know about me is down in the description box below. Personal readings are available, and my Instagram page for daily written horoscopes as well. All right, angels, ancestors, spirit guides of the brightest white light, I pray that you come down and protect me. And look what's the look what the first card is that came out. The Lover's card. Reverse or upright, spirit. I'm feeling like it should be in the reverse. Okay. I feel like I can take it either way. There's a 111 on the timer, as I said that. I can take it either way. There's a message for someone out there either way it goes. So we'll do upright, okay? We'll make this a positive love reading. All right, Spirit, can you please validate or clarify? We have the Ace of Pentacles. So there's going to be an abundance of love, abundance of companionship, an abundance of partnership, mutual attraction, okay? I don't know why my fridge is so loud. Maintenance came today and did something to it, because it ain't never sound like that before. Spirit, can you please validate or clarify this message for me, please? Okay. So I'm feeling like in the past, someone could have felt like they got away with something when it came to a connection. Or like a past lover felt like they got away with something. I'm feeling like the last connection you were in, they took something from you. It could have been like your innocence. It could have been like it could have been your state of mind. Like they took away like your sanity, like your mental clarity. Yeah, this could have been an abusive relationship that you were in. And I feel like you had to take time to pause in order to get yourself together. This can be you or the person that you were with. I'm feeling like it's you. I feel like, yeah, they took from you. This could have been an abusive relationship, mentally and physically. As I said that, I'm feeling like hits to my arms. Like, I'm feeling like someone's just like pushing me around. Okay. And I'm beginning to like get a little emotional. So somebody was most definitely abused and hurt physically and mentally, made to feel like they were nothing. And I'm so sorry you had to go through that, okay? Spirit, can you please validate or clarify? Yeah. They made you feel isolated and alone, like you were just a terrible person. They had you within a standstill, like not believing in yourself, not wanting to move forward, not wanting to live, like giving up on life. That's how this person had you. Okay, so that makes more sense now that the Lover's card, I could have taken it in the upright or the reverse because the message still would have been the same. It wouldn't have changed. I'm so sorry you had to go through that. Like, as I'm talking, like, I'm just feeling hits to my arms, like I'm being pushed around and like hit, and like, I'm just sorry you had to go through that. Spirit, can you please validate or clarify? Spirit, can you please validate or clarify this message for me, please? I feel like you're getting your self-confidence back. You're trying to, find your self-worth again. You're attempting to live again. And that's bringing you balance. That's bringing you happiness. Okay, don't stop. Just because this person was like that does not mean everyone is, okay? You're going to have, friends. You're going to have a new romantic connection eventually. But what we don't want to do is bring the past hurt into a new relationship and give that to the new person, okay? That's what we don't want to do. I feel like this is more a card of like friendship. You need friends right now. You need to be around friends, and you need people to celebrate you in a non-romantic way. I feel like you need your cup to be filled, but you don't need someone to come in and just love you hard and like suffocate you with love in a romantic way. I feel like, because that's gonna like scare you. Like, I just don't feel like you're ready for a romantic relationship right now. I feel like this is more of an abundance of friendship and friendly love, okay? I feel like that's what you need right now. You need friends to tell you you're better than that. It is worth living. Like, we need you here. That's what I feel like you need right now. Spirit, can you please validate or clarify? I feel like the person that did that to you is experiencing loss right now in every way. Yep. And now they're at 747 on the timer. They're in that energy that they tried to put you in. Spirit was like, oh, you think you're going to get away with that? I don't think so. Not to my child. Not to this one right here. Especially when all they tried to do was love you. Especially when all they wanted to do was be there for you. And you took advantage. So now they're in the energy that they tried to put you in. Look. This card was just sitting there. You are needed, okay? You are needed. I also see stop feeling sorry for yourself. I don't want to necessarily say that. Like, I don't want you to think that has a negative connotation. It's more of like, don't allow this person to get away with what they did. Don't allow them to keep you in that place or succeed in what they tried to do. Don't let them do that, okay? I know you're hurt, and of course it's going to take time, and it's going to happen on your own time, but just don't let them succeed in completing, what they wanted to complete or what they wanted to do to you. Don't allow them to succeed. Whether you're together or not, I don't feel like you're together anymore. This definitely feels like a past situation. I don't feel like you're still in it. But if you are needed, okay? And don't allow this person to keep you down. Spirit, anything else from tarot? I feel like I can take the death card either way. So I feel like you did end this relationship Either you did end it or you need to. A water sign can be significant. This needs to end. This needs to come to an end. This self-pity, and not really self-pity, because like I said, you have the right to feel the way you feel. If you feel like I'm saying this in like a bad way, or like you're taking it like in a negative way, please don't. Like, please don't. Because I don't mean it in that way. Spirit is just straightforward, okay? And I feel like sometimes we need to hear it straightforward and cutthroat in order for us to, you know, to get up. And that's what I'm hearing here. This needs to end. Change needs to happen. It's the end of that cycle for you. It's over. Like, it's over for you. That's it. But you also have to be willing to end that as well. Yeah, it's time to put in the work to get to where you want to be. It's time to put in the self-work. And like I said, it's not like you don't have to rush or anything. Like, it's going to happen in due time. I feel like it's more about, instead of just acting like it didn't happen or trying to ignore it or just move on into another relationship, you need to do the work. And that's sitting by yourself or sitting with friends and journaling, you know, talking to yourself. Like, just because I went through this, that does not give me my worth. That person does not give me my worth. You know, I am needed. Telling yourself I am needed. I'm sure you have a brother, a sister, a mom, a dad, a friend, somebody that would miss you, or someone that or even a child, you know. So there is a reason for you to be here. They're not saying that your purpose on this earth is for someone else, but there are people that love you, okay? 1224 on the timer. There are people that love you. Don't allow this one person to make you believe that you're not loved or you're not wanted, because you are. When people do that, it's because that's the way they feel about themselves. When people do that to other people, it's because that's the way they feel about themselves. Spirit, anything else? The moon. Yeah, it's time to release your fear. Yeah, release fear. Release those limiting beliefs that they made you believe, okay? Oh, Lord. Spirit is bringing balance into your life. Spirit is trying to balance things out for you. But they need you to put in some work too, okay? Because right now you feel you don't feel yourself. You don't feel worthy. And you are. You most definitely are. I'm telling you. Spirit. Clarify. Can you please clarify? Be grateful. You have a lot of things to be grateful for. Life, you know. Grateful that this person didn't decide to take it a step further. Grateful that you were able to get out of that. That goes for the people that are out of it. Is there anything else? Let's see. You're protected. You are spiritually protected. You have to revoke your access. You have to revoke your access. I'm going to write this down. I don't have that on one of my cards. I just heard it. So I'm going to write it down so that I can have it on one of my cards. It's time to revoke your access, okay? They can't do it if they don't have access to you. Is there anything else from this set? And I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. Yeah, they're jealous. They're jealous of you. It's like they see something in you that they don't see in themselves. And you have to let it go and move on from it. Okay, you have to let this connection go and move on from it. It's meant to be. It's meant for you to move on, okay? It's meant for you to be that way. It's meant for you to value yourself. It's meant for you to love yourself again. Sometimes we do not necessarily need to go through things that harsh, but everything is a lesson, okay? Everything is about what can we learn? What did I learn from this connection? What did I learn from this person? And this may just be the way Spirit wanted to teach you to love yourself first, okay? Not necessarily saying that it couldn't be done another way. I'm getting some energy out here, and I feel like it's from them trying to pull you back in. But so I'm not even gonna read it, okay? I don't even want to focus on that. I have them out here, but I'm not gonna read them because it's not about them anymore. It's about you. You need to move on. This person can make you feel like, oh, we've been through the same things and we can get through it together, and no, they're not really trying to get through it. Yeah, this is all their energy, and I'm not reading that. I'm just not reading it. Yeah. I really want to leave it right there. I'm going to pull a few from here and see what we get. Spirit, what does the viewer need to know? Last messages, what does the viewer need to know? What is the person moving in love and light? What do they need to know? What do they need to know, Spirit? Last messages? Releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. Okay, so this person could have been someone that you lived a past life with or had a soul contract with that you had to complete, okay? Before we come here, we agree to go through certain things in order to learn certain lessons. And that, I feel like that was one of them. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's not like we couldn't learn in another way, but we sign up for certain things before we come here. How are you being called to step up and lead? And that's about you, yourself only. How are you being called to lead yourself? I feel like you could have been codependent, and this was the lesson to teach you. You don't need to depend on nobody, because the second you depend on somebody else to lead you, you lose sight of where you're going. If you don't know where you're going and you're just dependent on someone else to get you there, like, how does that make sense? Your eyes need to be open, and you need to be self-sufficient. I feel like I just keep hearing codependency. So you could have been codependent, and that was the lesson here. There's no need. You need to get out of that cycle of being codependent and depending on other people to love you, and depending on other people to get you from point A to point B. I feel like you put a lot of love into other people, hoping that they'll give it back to you. And what you need to do is give love to yourself, because then what other people give you doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what other people give you, or you'll be able to discern when other people give you shit. You'll be able to see that it's shit. Sometimes we get so used to being treated like shit that as soon as someone shows us a little bit of attention or a little bit of love, we just, oh, thank you, and I've never had someone do that to me, and like we get consumed with it is what I'm trying to get across. But the more love you give to yourself, the more you'll know what kind of love you want from someone else, okay? Because that's not it. All right? I love you. I'm sending love to you. You are needed, okay? You are special. You didn't deserve that in no way, shape, or form. Just look at the lesson, okay? Look at the lesson that came out of it. And I know sometimes that's hard to do, but it's